going on, people? I'm still having problems with my Mercedes, Dodge Sprinter, whatever you want to call it. So a couple weeks ago I replaced the injectors, did a regen, then it's doing a regen right now. So the mass airflow filter in grams, soot filter, whatever, soot mass air particulate filter, I'm sorry, it was like a 4, so it dropped down. Right now we have temperature pre and then after, which looks good. Differential pressure looks good, so it's cleaning itself out. This thing has almost 545,000 miles. It is original DPF, it's never been replaced. I did put a set of 2 ISO replaced injectors, obviously both times it was used. But the reason I'm doing this right now, because it cooled down tremendously in the Midwest, and you let an idle vehicle for a little bit, I'm talking about maybe 3-4 minutes, it starts stinking so bad you can't even sit inside of it. So I hook up the scanner today, and I started looking. I was like, well, I gotta be missing something. So come to find out, I did. So go to show you all value, and apparently it's very important, because prior to this time I tried to do regen, and it would just smoke and smoke and smoke and never would ignite the system to do complete burnout. And how to explain that right way? So it would never ignite. So I put a little bit of gas, about a half a tank of fuel, diesel fuel. I would put about 2 quarts of gas, and then it would ignite, and the temperatures would go up, which we're looking for this post temperature right here. So this is in catalyst, pretty much prior and then after, which you want to be different. It's kind of, this one will go up first, and then this one start kind of catching up, and then this one will pass. But what I was missing, this amber temperature which is outside temperature, was negative 459 degrees. So I started thinking to myself, I mean, maybe that has to do something with the whole entire fuel system and the DPF system. So I notice how cold it is outside and how much amount of fuel needs to be done. So it's been, I don't know, 20 minutes since I fixed. I let it idle. It seems much better, so I decided to do a regen on it. So if you have one of these vehicles and you have a similar problem, smoking, stinking, and you have a ways to read the data like me, I would recommend to pay attention to your, what is the name of it? Amber temperature, which is outside temperature sensor. Make sure that's not broken, because they are located right in here, pretty much in the bumper inside. Well, mine was hanging, so I had a couple broken wires. I fixed it, replaced the sensor, and it's working now. Yes, it's an amber air temperature. So mine's right now at 58 degrees. For some reason it's stuck, because I pulled out of the shop and it's kind of inside of the fender. So I would pay attention, because this is just, maybe I'm wrong. So at this point in time, like, to me, it doesn't seem like it's run right. So I'm pretty much just going through without codes, because I really don't have much codes. I mean, I had a maxed out fuel rail pressure, which I don't know why. Once in a while we'll just go to derate mode. This is the only one I have. So I started going through and pay attention to all my temperatures, make sure nothing's out of whack, like reading, when the vehicle's cold, reading 200 degrees for some reason, because there is a tremendous amount of information. This is all data, anything your ECM sees. So last regen was 224,000 miles ago, which is not right. I don't know why. Then I have injectors. The injectors, when I did replace, I don't remember if I posted a video on them, but it's a really, really important to calibrate them, because the ECM needs to know where's which injector. That way you tell the ECM, this is injected this and this is injected this. So it's a final calibration. All the diesel engines do require, since they have the ECM. But I believe at this point in time, the amber temp is the one I was actually missing, and I knew it was a problem, but I was ignoring it. So once again, if you have a ways to read the data, keep an eye on amber temperature, because it is really unpleasant smell when you let it idle, especially like right now, it's cold as it is. You have to let an idle vehicle for a little bit to let it warm up, so you have some sort of heat coming out. And for some reason, my phone, it's zoomed out so far, and then I can't zoom in anymore. All right, short little video. Hopefully that will help somebody out. Thanks for watching all.